Here's what's trending on Tejano TV.
Síguele, síguele y síguele, síguele y síguele, destrozando amores, destrozando amores, destrozando amores, con puras traiciones.
Joaquín, ¿por qué me dejas sin tu amor? Joaquín, ¿por qué me dejas sin tu amor?
Tan solo me besaras una vez, nuestros labios se dieran a conocer. Si pudiera con un beso que me des, enamorarte y hacerte enloquecer.
Te mandé tantas caretas bonitas que hablaban de amor. Te escribí tantos versos deseando que pronto volvieras.
Comprende que por ti voy a vivir y voy a dar lo que no quiso otro amor. Comprende que yo quiero sentir lo que
For more of the latest music videos, keep it locked into Tejano TV.
Quizás tú y yo podemos comenzar un nuevo amor que no...
Howdy, friends. I'm Elvis, and I've got a brand new groove for your living room. It's Tejano TV, the station where the border beats never stop. All the hits, all the heart, and all the fun 24 hours a day.
Tejano TV, feel the
I want my Tejano TV. Where the tequila's always flowing strong. They come here till the break of dawn. They really know how to party down in Columbiaville. Down in Columbiaville, baby, what a thrill. Lord, give me strength to carry on. With all this drinking going on, they really know how to party down in Columbiaville. Down in Columbiaville, baby, what a thrill. Where the
Tejano TV presents. It's the Three Amigos Show! Starring Big Daddy D. Burleson, The Midnight Cowboy Marcus Daniels, E.L. Guy, Juan Mendoza. Tonight's special guest, Latin Grammy Award winner Juan Trevino. Brought to you by Mas Chingon Radio, LilaLisaPromotions.com, Menantes Publishing, The Songwriter's Choice, the Tejano Conjunto Music Superstore, Janie's Record Shop, and Tejano TV. And now, let's get on with the show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on another episode of the Three Amigos Show here on this Wednesday night. Of course, we're broadcasting live, of course, on YouTube, Facebook, and Tejano TV. Make sure you guys download Tejano TV on all your Roku devices, as well as Apple and Android. And of course, thanks to the Midnight Mariachi for that awesome intro, the extended version of Cumbiaville. And that's going to be a hit when it decides to come out in about 10 years, when he decides to actually record it. So anyways, thank you guys so much for being with us here. And D's not going to be with us here. He's under the weather tonight, so hopefully he gets better. Take plenty of NyQuil, and that way he'll be back next week. And thank you to our awesome sponsors, my beautiful wife, Lila Mendoza, with Lila Lee's Promotions, Janie's Record Shop, Menantes Publishing, and of course, Mas Chingon Radio. And I'm the Mas Chingon, Juan Mendoza.
Marcus Daniels, Midnight Mariachi.
Anthony Quintanilla, Potente.
And our very special guest, two-time Latin Grammy Award winner.
Juan Trevino.
Nice. Thank you so much for being with us. Juan, how's everything going, man?
Good, good. Here trying to promote my new single. Came out on the 25th of February. So yeah, just trying to get it out there, man, so people could listen to it.
And for everybody that's tuning in, we got a very special treat for you guys. He's releasing the brand new music video tonight worldwide on YouTube. And we got the exclusive, so we're going to do it right before YouTube gets a hold of it. And we'll be the first ones to introduce the brand new music video.
Yeah.
And of course, he's got a couple other videos that just came out recently. Brand new one with Gary Hobbs that just came out about a week, I think, ago, a week or two ago, right?
No, that one came out, I think, was it December? I believe it's
Oh,
December.
damn. Time flew
Yeah,
by real quick then.
I
Oh,
know. If it
yeah.
was in December, it was the first week of January around there.
Okay. Yeah, no, but just,
Yeah,
damn, it seems like a couple weeks ago,
I
actually.
know.
Or
Yeah, it
is,
does.
or is that how many videos we get at a time? We get a lot of videos. So it's like, damn, they all trample
Yeah.
over each other. We got a couple of new releases coming out, actually. So, but anyways, man, from Houston, Texas, you've written a lot of music for a lot of awesome artists, man. How do you manage it, man?
Man, I've been blessed to be doing this since I was a little kid. This is the only thing I've done since I was 7 when I started playing. I started playing at church. On both sides of my family, I have musicians, I know cousins and uncles and stuff. So music was always around the house. All my brothers play instruments, so I got to pick up a little bit of every instrument here and there. And then the writing I started like in 90, I think it was 94, 95, when I used to play at a band here in town that needed some songs, and my dad had wrote a few songs back in the day, so I just added the melody to one of his songs, and I just fell in love with the process. But uh, as far as working with the bands, just I guess opening up for all these artists whenever they will come in town or will play out of town. I started meeting them, and back in the day I used to give them my little tapes, my songs and cassettes, and luckily, poco a poco me fueron grabando, and I mean, now it got to the point to where they call me. So I just blessed to be doing what I love to do.
So Juan, you're not an overnight sensation. That's what you're trying to tell us. You've
A lot of
been
No,
hard
doing this.
no, I
work.
mean it's
You've been doing this.
yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, it's hard work. At the beginning you have to knock on the doors, and they don't open. I remember going to Monterrey with my songs to the publishing companies there, and I'll be waiting outside the office for hours trying to get my songs to the publishing companies, and sometimes they wouldn't see me. I would go back the next day, and then sometimes I would come back and I didn't see anybody. It's just you have to put in the legwork.
And you figure Monterrey would have scooped it up. I mean, considering the music that you write, I mean, it's more romantico type of music that you do write and
Yeah, but
stuff.
I
So
mean,
you figured they would have scooped it up
everybody
quick.
does. Yeah, but everybody's doing it over there too. So I
Yes,
was kind
that's
of like
true.
the outsider a little bit.
The
But I
competition, you're
mean,
right.
yeah, eventually I got in. It just took some time, which I paid my dues, I guess you could say.
Oh,
Yes, sir,
long
you
paid your
have.
dues. I mean, you got two Grammys to show your dues, man. The company that you were in, I guess, who else was nominated for those Grammys at the time when you won those?
The first one was in 2017. That was for songwriter. I was against Horacio Palencia, Espinosa Paz, Edgar
Wow.
Barrera was there too. He was just starting also. But I ended up winning that day. I was just gonna go pick up my medal, uh, of the nomination medal, and to my surprise, I came home with the Grammy. And then the last one was in 2023 for Best Tejano Album of the Year in Sevilla.
Wow. And Espinosa Paz, going against him. I mean, he's no small time either over there.
I
No,
know,
no, no.
I know. I was surprised. I mean, I didn't, I didn't even submit the song at that time because I didn't know how to do it. I believe I wasn't a member yet from the Latin Grammys. I was a member for the Grammys, but the company that distributes my music, they submitted the song, and they ended up winning.
Wow,
That's
that's pretty
great.
cool.
Yeah.
So, I heard you had a run-in with one of our hosts at some point.
Oh yeah, with Anthony, that was back in the day. I think it was '94 because that's when that album came out. The one we had.
No,
We
no, it had to have been
Yeah.
96. 'Cause in 94, what was I saying? 94, dude, we weren't even with Freddie yet. We didn't get
were
with
you guys just
Freddie
starting
until
off too, or
95.
That song had just came out, the Linda Morenita song.
Okay, it was 96.
Yeah. Okay.
96. 96.
Okay.
Because
Yes.
that's when I would have gone to Houston. Verasque, we didn't play too much in Houston. I mean, and that was
No,
a
no,
great
we
market.
we went. No, we it was like in Alice, and it was in the Valley because we went over there to play.
Oh, okay. Okay, I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
La
been it's
Villita, I think we
it's
played. Yeah,
been
it was a yeah, it was like a whole weekend type of thing. But it was yeah, I mean, we probably didn't even I mean, we just said hi to each other and that was about it. Everybody was doing their own thing.
and those days, man, I didn't, bro. It was unbelievable. I just was going through the motions, and that's because we didn't. We were at one of those bands. I know somebody who asked me, "Oh, Bumper." He told me, "Oh man, I would have thought you guys were rock and roll." You got you. Oh hell no, my dad had us unlocked, bro. You kidding me, dude? If I get drunk, boy, he would. Oh, he threatened to leave me in the valley one time at 5:30 in the morning. Me dijo, "¿Sabes qué? Se levantan o te quedas aquí." Well, I'm 2.5 3 hours away, bro. I gotta go. That was my life. As in, I mean, I
Yeah.
know you may have thought we were sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Oh hell no, alcohol. If I was lucky, get on the bus and let's go. That's when you work for your dad, unfortunately. So
Yeah. Nah, but it was fun, man. All that time, It was especially in the '90s, being in that
oh
scene
yeah,
it was awesome.
it was a different time, and it's good
Yeah.
to see you. What do you call it? Do what you've done and accomplish what you've accomplished. Like I said, I'm a big fan. I like a lot of. I
Thank
like
you.
your tonadas. They're me caen a
Thank
mí.
you.
You know how certain people they don't like certain tonadas because you were referring to
Yeah.
one of the artists you did with que they didn't have. They're not used to your style of writing. A mí
Yeah.
me cae el estilo tuyo es mucho como la firma, the way you write. It's very similar, and even the way you
Hmm.
sing. A mí me cae ese estilo. You know what I mean? I'm a
Yeah.
fan of
Yeah.
that. So, and if it's not really Tejano, so if you get a Tejano guy trying to sing it, your patterns are a little bit different, so it's a little tougher. So I understood what
Yeah.
they were going through.
and so
Thank you, man.
so getting into your writing, what is your writing process like? I mean, what goes through your mind when you're writing all these songs back to back?
See, I'm a writer that doesn't write. I can't sit down and just write. It kind of like has to come to me. I've tried to sit down and just write a song, and then the next day I'm probably gonna trash it because I don't like it. So I've learned throughout the years, that I have to be like in the mood to write, and then I just have notes on my phone. I get little ideas here and there. I hear a word and I write it down, or a little melody on my phone, and then when I feel like writing, I go back to those notes and then start from there. Usually, I do the lyrics and the music at the same time, so I really don't know like where the song is going. So it's like, for
Yeah,
me, it's also like, let's see where this goes. And even the story, like if I just started from a word, I can't start with the bridge or the chorus. I have to start from the beginning, and I know I'm gonna have to use that word either in the chorus or somewhere around the song. So it's the process for me too. It's exciting, I guess you could say.
How big of an impact? Because I know a lot of the songs that you write, you're usually thinking of, I guess, of your wife. We had this conversation before a long time ago. But how big of an impact does she have on your writing?
I've always said, all the like the love songs, I've written them for her. We've been together since high school, since like I think '92 or something like that. So it's been 30 years plus. We've been married for 22. So I mean, it's just like anything. People have arguments, and from there you could just elaborate and make a story from something that's real small. So to me personally, my favorite songs are the heartache songs, and the que dicen de desamor, because I think like those songs, people, I don't know, like they usually when you're hurting, you want to listen to something that's gonna help you and stuff. So that's what I like to write more.
I remember when you came out with your first album, and you say you actually sent me a big old stack of CDs,
Yeah,
and I did actually give some away, and I kept a lot of them, and I still have probably like five of them somewhere in the koozies and everything else. But I knew that
yeah,
album was going to be a hit because the first song that you wrote on there, was Siempre es así, and I was
Yeah.
like, man, that was like one of the awesome badass songs that you recorded or and actually written.
Yeah, I mean that whole album, it was a process. I left the band that I was with Esencia. We were together for maybe 16, 17 years. It was my brother and my cousin that started the band. And after a little while, all the original members, even my brother and my cousin, got out because they either got married or they started making, se casaron, so they made their own life and they didn't want to play no more. So at the end, it was like just me doing everything by myself. And I said, man, I'm just gonna do it by myself, just with the name. And you could say that I kind of like uh, got in contact with some of the artists that had recorded my songs throughout the years. David Lee collaborated on 3 songs on the accordion. AJ Castillo recorded. Mario Ortiz did some of the keyboards. Armando from La Mafia recorded accordion on the cumbia. So I mean, I was blessed to do that, to be able to do that, because at the time I play accordion, but I say I play accordion, but I'm not an accordion player because I can't just pick it up and play whatever.
I'm the
But
same way.
I can take out what I like and I know what I want to hear, and I'd
Yeah.
rather do it. But at the time, I didn't have an accordion, so that's when I started asking for my friends for help, and that was the first song that it was a little jazzy, I thought. So I called AJ, and AJ said yeah right away. Yeah, he had just recorded some of my songs on that year, and even some people told me, "Hey, how'd you get AJ to record accordion? He kind of like doesn't record for anybody." I said, "I just asked him. I just asked him, and it happened." So,
Doesn't hurt to ask.
uh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it worked out. It worked out, and like you said, that was the first single. And I think you were probably one of my first interviews, like after going solo
Yeah.
on your radio station back then.
Yeah, because that song had a big impact, a lot, and it was just the writing and the singing, the music, and everything else, and it was just something that was new at that moment. So I was
Yeah.
like, we need to get Juan on the show, man, and it turned out pretty good. I love the CD. It
Yeah.
was awesome.
Thank you.
And you talking about that you're not an accordion player, but I see, of course, I see you're more of a guitar player. I see like 7 guitars behind you over there.
Oh, these are, yeah, some basses and guitars. I have the Bachos over here.
Let me ask you
Yeah.
something. You were talking about that you don't play the you're not. I know what you mean because I'm the same way. I have an accordion here. Saco lo que le tengo que sacar to hear what I want to hear, and then
Yeah.
with the ability to copy and paste and line up all the lines, I can sound really badass. You know what I mean? But I
Yeah.
can't grab it and play it like an accordion player. So I know what you're saying, and I'm
Yeah.
pretty much that way with the guitar. The same thing. I've seen you play guitar. You're a guitar player. I can't really
Yeah.
play. I just strum a little bit y lo acomodo con el Studio One, ¿me entiendes?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
uh, but let me ask you: do you prefer doing those things by yourself because you know what you want to hear, or bring in somebody and let them go their way, or have to teach them what you want to hear?
I kind of do it the both ways. Like when David recorded for me, I had the accordion parts as far as like the music parts. I
Yes,
mean, he could do whatever he wanted in between the songs, but even at that, he doesn't sound like himself because he was trying to play to my style. So I thought
there
it
you
was
go.
pretty cool.
Yes, that's good.
The same thing happened on the second album where I did collaborations with Pito Olivares. Que en paz descanse. I was the last time he recorded in the studio was my song before he passed. So, and his son told me, because his son was the one that recorded him. He says, "Hey man, thanks, because I had never worked with my dad in the studio till we did this song."
Oh wow.
And if you and if yeah, so if you hear him, he kind of like doesn't sound like Fito Olivares because he's trying to work with what I gave him.
Yeah,
So
I got you.
it works both ways. Like I guess a fusion of my style and their style. But there's been times where I sent the accordion to like Carlos Alvarez, who I work a lot with him, and I said, just do whatever you want, and it's Mando from La Mafia. I gave him the song. The song was already recorded,
Mhm.
and I just gave him the song, and I said, just put your accordion part. I didn't give him no music, no anything, but vocal, everything was recorded, and he just did it on top of him, and it sounds like I recorded after him. because Mando's
Mm.
so good, as a
Oh,
producer.
yeah, of
Yes.
course, he knows what he wants to hear. That's funny.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm talking about the accordion so much is because when I do my own music, right? My brother's a phenomenal accordion player. I
Oh
mean, you
yeah.
know how well he can play. But
Yeah,
when
yeah,
he comes to hear my music, sabes que? Ponle pa abajo. No, 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 no. That shit ain't gonna work. It's different
yeah,
styles. When we play with Potente, I mean, I let him do what he wants. But when he comes over here, like that's not what I want to hear. That's why I ask you. I'm very particular. I know
yeah,
the stuff, and he wants to do his own stuff. You know what I mean? And I don't like the way it's mixing with what I got going on. So I'll mejor prefiero yo sacarle, aunque I can't play it as good as him, but it's
yeah.
like what you said. You know what you want to hear.
Yeah, I mean, because I started even since I was in high school with the bands. When we would take out songs, I would tell them, "Hey, try this." I couldn't get the accordion because I didn't couldn't even pick it up at the time.
Yeah,
And I would tell them, I give them the melodies with the band Essencia, pretty much everything I came up with. Either that's when I started picking up the accordion anymore. Not try doing this and just giving them different ideas. And now that's just what I do. I feel like the feeling that I'm more about the way you play it than what the way I tell you to play it. Like if you anybody can pick it up or I just played it. Yeah, man, but put more feeling into it. It sounds like you're just playing it like because you have to. So I'd rather do it myself, take my time, and just record it the way I want to hear it.
that's right.
Yeah,
I have a
yeah.
friend of mine who does the same thing. He wants to get us music. Say, hey, tócalos todos tú because you know, tú sabes cómo quieres que la música, like you say, how you want to feel it. I don't care how good the other guy is. He might not feel it the way you feel it, and that is very difficult. Ahí lo tienes. No, do it again, do it again, do it again. Hazlo tú mismo
Yeah,
es mejor.
What,
I
No
what
mean,
importa.
about the opposite? Like, have you ever had the dummy track? You sent it to someone, and it came back, and you were like impressed, like, wow. Has that happened?
yeah, yeah. AJ was one of them because I had never worked with him, and I gave him the music to but the way he played it because AJ, the feeling that he has is crazy. He's real jazzy, and the little ad libs that he did in the middle, it's all him. That's all him. So that's why I was like, man, this is really good, and that's why it
Well,
was the first single.
I should know what song. What song was it?
Siempre es
Siempre
así.
es así.
Okay.
That's the one that won the Land
Okay.
Grammy for best song of the year.
Ah,
Badass.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, we actually do have it, and we're going to go ahead and play it here in just a second. So everybody's tuning in. We have two-time Latin Grammy Award winner Mr. Juan Trevino here, joining us from Houston, Texas. And we got a couple comments that we want to get out of the way here. We got Miss Blanca Saavedra. Saludos desde Monterrey a todos por allá. Anthony
Saludos hasta
Quintanilla y
Monterrey.
Potente.
Saludos, Blanca. Gracias por sintonizar.
Marie Garcia says, "Where's Mr. Colorado?" D's feeling under the weather today. He's got I think he's got a cold or something like that, sinus infection. So he's taking some medicine and getting some rest. So hopefully he'll be back next week for our show. Ernie Gonzalez says, "Anthony, do you remember the Battle of the Bands in San Antonio in the '90s?"
Yeah, I remember getting beat real bad and being upset about it. Yeah, I do remember. It was rough, man, dude. Yeah, and I'm glad that it shook out for us the way it did. But that first year, I don't know. I think Ernie was there. Like I said, it was demoralizing. I didn't want to go back, and then we went back, and of course, it was just right timing. Juan, you know that, but the right timing. The chamacos were doing their thing. We were like, okay, and Freddie wanted another chamacos. That's kind of how that went. And even though, I don't know if we got the first place or they gave it to us, we came home with the trophy, and the rest was history. And like I said, but we were fortunate that we had already talk with those guys and met them on the in the semifinals. So I think that might have played a part in us getting the contract. I remember saying, whether y'all win or you don't, we're going to get a contract. Well, yeah, Juan, in those days, you're just so happy to go and record it in the studio. You know what I mean? It's not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
nowadays. It was an honor.
Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong. Me, like recording by myself, it's fun. I love it. But I mean, also being in the studio and recording live with the full band, that's badass too, man. Like
It is.
being able to have musicians to be able to do that. That
I
that's
miss
that's
that.
great. Yeah,
I
man.
miss it.
Yeah.
Nice. We got Slick Rick in the house. He says, "How's everybody doing tonight?" Hey, Marcus, I didn't recognize you. He thought you were the other brother. That's messed up, man.
we all look alike. I
That's
know.
that's
Yeah,
racist.
looking like, damn, fool.
That's racist.
Hey, hey, I'm not saying anything else. That
Hey, coming from Rick, the one that looks like a brother himself with his head.
hey,
Oh man. Um, Marie says hello to everyone there from Colorado. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hilda Pena says hello everyone. How you doing, Hilda? How's everything going?
Hello.
And Ernie Gonzalez gave some thumbs up over there. Thank you for being with us
Yeah.
here.
saludos, Ernie. Thank you
Everybody
for
else who's
tuning in.
watching in, let us drop in this comment. Let us know where you're from, and make sure you guys share the live. Really do appreciate it. All right, but we're gonna go ahead and get into a video here and let you guys know who Juan Trevino is and what he's all about. And this is his first recorded single, and of course this is in the studio, so there's a little more acoustic version that we could find here. But this one is called "Siempre es así," right here on the Three Amigos Show.
Empezaba el día, ella se arreglaba. Yo entre un café su hermosura admiraba. Entre el maquillaje hacíamos conversación, hablábamos de todo, yo no ponía atención. Yo estaba clavado en su linda cara, en aquella sonrisa que a diario le robaba. Y siempre es así cuando estás junto a mí. Si no respiro tu aire, yo no logro concentrarme, porque solo sé amarte. Y siempre es así, me olvido más de mí. Me vuelvo alucinante, la mente se va en tu viaje, dejándome admirarte. Y siempre es así cuando estás junto a mí. Si no respiro tu aire, yo no logro concentrarme, porque solo sé amarte. Y siempre es así, me olvido más de mí. Me vuelvo alucinante, la mente se va en tu viaje, dejándome admirarte.
All right, Juan Trevino, and siempre es así, man. That's awesome, dude.
Haz cabrón, vato. Let me ask you something. Did you sing that and play it at the same time, all in one shot?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Dude,
Actually, that song, actually Ernie Gonzalez recorded that in at Blackbird in Nashville. Uh,
awesome.
I went during the pandemic. I got invited with Ernie and John McBride to Nashville to record some videos for their school that they have online. Uh, so ever since then, I fell in love with that studio. You know, the vibe in there is crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's I don't going to a studio like a professional studio. I wouldn't change it for the world.
Mm-mm.
And so I've been going back ever since like 90. I mean, 2021, 22 around there. And we recorded an unplugged EP of some of the songs that have been recorded by me or other artists. And that's one of them. That's the first one that we did.
Because
Tama,
el sentimiento que tienes en la voz while you're playing the guitar, I can play when I'm playing like something. I'm talking about not the guitar because I can't play like that.
Mhm.
But the bajos, eso sí, I'm pretty good at it. Yo pierdo el sentimiento. Now, nomás pongo el bajo now I get the sentimiento that I want. You nail it on both of them.
uh-oh.
Where's he? We took
Uh-oh, we
off.
lost him.
We lost him.
Oh,
Let's
man.
see if he'll be back in. There he is.
Hey, there he is. We got it back.
What
No, and dude,
happened?
you nail it on both of them. The sentimiento que llevas con la voz, con la guitarra, no lo pierdes nada, man. I mean, it sounds phenomenal, bro.
No, I mean we did some takes of it, but it was always the guitar and the vocal at the same time. I
Yeah,
didn't do it like in one take, but it was when I got it right, it was the one take.
yeah, but no, pero como quiera. But that's what I'm saying is you're playing it, and you
Yeah,
know vas apresurado. The voice is just like beautiful with the guitar. I'm telling you, I don't think people know how difficult that is to play it and sing with. I mean, yes, sing you can sing, but I mean,
yeah,
really sing it. It's not as easy as people think. Not to sing it like
yeah.
that, digo.
It's because like when I recorded like that, I didn't have a click or anything. So even if you want to go back and fix anything, you can't
Mm,
because you're not playing the same.
that's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Nice. It was awesome like that acoustically.
It
I
is.
mean, I enjoyed it.
Awesome.
I love the music and everything, the original way that you have it, but
yeah.
acoustically, it was more feeling into that song. Just doing it, you just strumming you
Hmm.
You
and your
know,
guitar by
a
itself.
lot of a lot of people when they leave me comments, it's because it's either a version of a song that I did already acoustically on either on YouTube or wherever,
Mhm.
but that's what they like. So I try to do that more and more now.
Yeah. And speaking of YouTube, in just a little bit, we're gonna play his debut, his brand new music video. It's called "Me Estoy Haciendo Daño," and we're gonna learn more about that here in just a little bit. It's gonna start streaming live on YouTube at 9 o'clock Central Time, but we have the exclusive, and we're gonna play it here in just a few minutes. We're here live with Mr. Juan Trevino, and of course Anthony Quintanilla Potente, and Marcus Daniels, the Midnight Mariachi himself. And of course, if you guys are wondering where D's at, D's feeling a little ill under the weather out there in Colorado. He's playing out in the snow and butt naked and got sick. But say, get what you get. So, anyways, no, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you guys share the live. We really do appreciate it. And we're having a good time here, Mr. Juan Trevino. And man, you've been, like I said, you've been writing a lot of stuff. And how many more artists have you recorded your stuff?
Man, I don't to like count off my head is it's just too many to say. But I mean, I work in the Tejano industry. Almost everybody. Uh, I can tell you the ones I haven't worked with because I think it's like I haven't worked like with Ram or Little Joe. I hope to you know before he retires, I'll help work with him. Uh, Joe Lopez, I haven't worked with him, but I think everybody else pretty much I've written for. Oh, and of course La Diferencia, which I like the way Ricardo sings all the time.
Yes.
He's one of the best. Pero yeah, I mean,
You you don't
han
have a
sido
tablet,
muchos.
your tablet of credits or a notebook of credits. You have to have it written down somewhere, man. We like to see you thumb through it like this.
We might be
No,
here a while, bro.
no, back in the day, I mean, you would buy the CD. I would buy the CD, and I have like all the songs that been recorded when the CDs were out. I have all of them. Uh, and I used to want to like to frame them, but it's just too many. It's just
Many,
it's
too
gonna
many.
look
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna look crazy.
Hey Marcus, Marcus needs to record one of your songs, man. That way he could win a Grammy.
Hey,
Did you want to grab
hey,
me?
where's my Weedle? I'll play that Weedle
We know.
The
It's
Guido.
somewhere. I'm good at that, bro.
I'm good at
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Ya sabes, Juan, cuando buscas uno para el Guido, ahí está.
Yeah, man.
There you go. Juan, are you gonna be at Fanfare this week? I know that everything kicks off tomorrow. I think it is.
No, no, I have a family quinceañera that I have to be here and all that stuff, so I won't be able to make it. And then Friday, I believe there's a Grammy event in Austin, but I'm driving right back.
Oh, okay, nice. You can pass through and say hi to everybody, and then head back home,
If see, yeah, I mean, if it's early enough, yeah,
or just 290 all the way back down.
probably,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. I think we lost him again. So you mentioned Fanfare, and he's gone.
He's gone. He ain't gone, vato.
Man, we invite Grammy Award winners to Fanfare too. You're invited.
I-
I
Are
don't
y'all
think so.
going? Are you gonna be there?
These guys are gonna be there. We're not going after all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna miss out this. I mean, we've been there every single year for the past, I don't know how many years. We can afford to miss one at least, so we're good.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people are gonna be there. I know these guys. Hopefully, they go to the Internet Radio Gala, which is actually
I'll
tomorrow
be there
night.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
I'll be there
So
tomorrow.
get some interviews with some of them internet radio stations over there and stuff. And then of course Jaime's Place, DJ Nune, our very own DJ Nune is gonna be DJing Thursday, Friday, and Saturday over there. So hope everybody has fun over there. Anthony, you're not gonna be performing. You're just gonna be doing some interviews and stuff.
No, we're gonna be performing Friday at 10 p.m. on the
At,
Source
fan,
stage.
at Fanfare.
Yeah, and then from there we're gonna go and play with Conjunto Diferencia and Seguin. They were thank Johnny J. They said, you know, man, come and jam with us. I said, yeah, because I mean it's hard for us to get gigs. We have, you know, how we got a crazy look, crazy music. I mean, it's not Conjunto, it's not Tejano. I mean, it's just somewhere in the middle there, and you know, and I understand it's a difficult sell. So I thank them for getting this. Just give us an opportunity, man. Usually when we get up in front of people, people enjoy the music, and that's what's most important. Not that if it's conjunto or tejano or whatever, don't just
It's
it's just
Conjano.
music. And whatever you want to call it, bro, it's just good music. You know, hey, if you can sing and the voices sound good and the music is within good, I mean, and you're in the chords and everybody's good as flow. Does it matter what genre you want to put it in there? As long as there's good music, and I want to thank the people that gave us the opportunity to get in there. It means a lot.
What did they tell you? You're
It's
not
cool.
Tejano enough.
No, it's all over the faces, bro. Come on, you know that. I mean, and you know what if I say, oh, there's no, what do you call it, conjunto? What do you call it?
I forgot what did I call it.
What did you call it? Oh, the last time I was on with you guys,
Yeah,
psychedelic conjunto, or what?
yeah.
Psychedelic conjunto.
That would be awesome, man. Just to hear something like that, psychedelic
Well, no,
Tejano.
but you know, Marcus puts that because I dress in these ridiculous outfits that are from the '90s and shit. But you know, I like it. It speaks to who I am. You know that I'm a charismatic person. I portray that on stage, and everybody has their own niche. You know what I mean? And like I said, I think people will like it. I'm happy for the opportunity. It's been about 30 years since we've performed in the downtown area of San Antonio, so we're excited.
Yeah,
It
so
was
That's
when
cool.
Parliament Funkadelic meets Conjunto. They have a potente baby.
that's like playing. That's like Shaft with an accordion.
Woo! It's
Oh
all
man,
good.
nice. Let's see. We got who else we got here in the comments? We got Gilbert Zamora says, "Good morning, rock on." Nice, Gilbert. And when are you coming out with some new music, man? I know he's Bobby Polido's campaign manager now over there in the valley. So he went from being his accordion player to his campaign manager. Let's see. We got J Rod. J Rod's in the house. Saludos, Juan, Marcus, Anthony, and the one and only Mr. Grammy, Juan Trevino.
What's going on?
Mr. Grammy.
Mr. Grammy. There you go. Nice. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. We're going to go ahead and right before YouTube gets a hold of it, we're going to go ahead and debut the brand new music video for Mr. Juan Trevino. Juan, thank you so much for bringing it to us, man, and then allowing us to debut it ahead of time. Really do appreciate it, and it's an honor. and we wish big things on this. I haven't seen the video yet. You just barely sent it to me right before the show started,
Mhm.
so we're
I
all
don't
gonna
think I've
watch
seen
it.
all of it either.
Really? Okay, so we're all gonna watch it at
We're
the
all
same
gonna be
time.
stupid.
So yes. So
Prediction. This is gonna make it to number one on the countdown.
there
There
you
we
go.
go.
And we're going to be
Let's
adding
hope
it
so.
to Tejano TV later on tonight after the show. And then we're going to add it to the list. So make sure you guys get ready to vote for this song. And we know it's going to be awesome. Of course, it came from Juan Trevino. So here's the debut music video. And this one is called Me Estoy Haciendo Daño. Right here on the Three Amigos Show. Debut.
Desde que tú no estás, me cuesta respirar. Tu espacio sideral sigue sin habitar. Solo canciones tristes, toca mi celular. Me pongo tu perfume, le ayuda a mi ansiedad. Que me has hecho que no quiero entender que te has ido y que no vas a volver. Me estoy haciendo daño, ya lo sé. Lo único que queda es tu recuerdo. Y si te olvido ya no tendré nada, ni una razón ni esperanza. Me estoy haciendo daño y está bien. Me alimento de esas memorias, aunque tú ya escribiste tu final. En mi versión quizás regresarás. Pase el tiempo y yo atrapado en el ayer, aún sabiendo que nunca vas a volver. Que me has hecho que no quiero entender que te has ido y que no vas a volver. Me estoy haciendo daño, ya lo sé. Lo único que queda es tu recuerdo. Y si te olvido ya no tendré nada, ni una razón ni esperanza. Me estoy haciendo daño y está bien. Me alimento de esas memorias, aunque tú ya escribiste tu final. En mi versión quizás regresarás. Pase el tiempo y yo atrapado en el ayer, aún sabiendo que nunca vas a volver.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Loved it.
Yeah. And that
Thank
was
you.
awesome, dude.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it came out nice.
Don't tell me that was second word.
No, that's hold on. No, it's north side. We were in the north side.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, you know
No,
what? There was no, yeah, second ward right there by the train tracks. Yeah,
by Harrisburg and all that.
yeah,
Yeah,
right there by
pretty
the next to the coffee, the coffee shop
That's
that's out
what I was
there.
gonna.
That thing.
Damn.
Yeah,
What was it? It was Taster. No, I can't remember what the hell it was. The coffee
I
place was.
can't. I can't remember the name either.
It was there for years, and every time you pass by,
Yeah,
like going down Harrisburg and all that, it always
yeah,
smelled like coffee in the air because it was a coffee factory.
yeah.
It brings back a lot of memories hanging out around that area. But yeah, awesome video, man. That was great. The song
I
was great.
like
Thanks,
I
man.
liked the simplicity of the bridge moving into the chorus, the harmonies that were being created between the voice, the keyboard, and the accordion. The simplicity of that. That's why I like hearing those simplistic parts. That's how I do them too, because they build the chord and harmonies through all of them, and you can really appreciate that. Whereas when you know that's what I heard and building it, and then when you move into the chorus, because it was so simplistic and the beautiful harmony being created, that boom. I'm like, damn, it makes that chorus hit even better, man. Congratulations on a good song.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this song is it talks about a guy who's pretty much still obsessed with the love of his life that he already lost, and he's hoping she comes back, and that's why in the video I'm singing, I'm pretending like I'm singing to somebody, but she's really not there anymore.
Yeah,
Um, and the instrumentation too, like on the some of the horns, Rick Rios from the Musicales recorded the horns, and I recorded everything else. On the drums is Rudy Olivares, the Fito's son, that did the drums on that.
awesome.
Man, going into the chord, the ta-na, 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 I was
Yeah,
like, damn, man, that's
yeah,
dramatic.
yeah,
Yeah,
man. Come on, nice.
and then and the minor feel in it because it gives you that dark sad feel in the minors. I mean it's
Yeah.
all very good, but then again, I mean I keep up with your music and what you do, and you really got a good a vibe on the song and the lyrics and how the music is supposed to make you feel, so it's not a surprise to me that it's a great song.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Nice. Let's see. We had a comment here.
Johnny's over here. So
J.
faltaba la
Rod.
tambora. He expected you, Juan. He expected you to put in the drums and play the drums too.
No, no, that's not
But he
me,
got to
man.
take all the instruments, bro. You really expected him to take the drums too, Vato? God.
Nah, man. I
Imagine him
can't. I
carrying up the stairs onto the bridge and everything, man. That's too much work.
no, but I would have. I can't even keep a beat on the drum set, man. I could do it on the keyboard though.
That's all you need, brother. Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, ponlo a tiempo. That's what I say. No, hombre, ahora
Yeah.
with us Pro Tools, the Studio One, no, hombre, push Q. Se ajusta todo, vato.
No,
Yeah, you
no,
know what? I
it's
don't. I don't like to really record on grid. I mean, I have the click on there
Yes,
just as reference, but I try
yes.
not to like if I get off, I get off. If the
Yeah.
drummer gets off a little
And you
bit,
come back on.
once you take that click off, nobody's gonna notice anything.
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
it should have there could have been an extended version of it, Juan. So at
Of
the
that
end
one.
of your video, the music stops. There's you go cut, and then you're also behind the camera filming.
No,
Hell yeah.
no, this is
Hell
my
yeah.
buddy, one of my good friend, Vladimir Castellanos. He does all my videos.
Yeah.
We actually do all our videos with iPhones, man. That's an iPhone.
It looks good.
It
Yeah,
does,
man.
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, we do the same thing. We have a camera, but Daniel shoots it with the camera, nice camera. But most of the time, we do it with the iPhone. You shoot it in 4K, man, dude. It comes out great.
Yeah. I mean, they do
Yeah,
movies with the phones now. I don't know if y'all know
of
that,
course.
but they've done some movies with the new iPhones. So I mean, it's good
Hmm.
quality.
Big
Yeah, a
time.
lot of music videos nowadays of 4Ks, and they're even getting up to 8K at this point. I guess
Yeah,
later on, so it's gonna be very high quality.
yeah,
Yeah.
It take up a lot of memory in your phone, but
Yes, you better
yeah,
have a big.
yeah,
You better spend 2,000 plus on your phone if you're gonna do that.
yeah,
it
yeah,
it well nowadays you can actually plug in an external hard drive into your
That's
phone, and
right.
have it
That's
magnetized
Oh,
in
right.
the
that's
back,
right.
so that
Hmm.
That's
it
right.
keeps up all the memory, and you just plug it directly into your laptop and you know start editing and everything else. But
That's why, Juan, you have all that behind you, man, because that's how you can make those things badass. You got Marcus and D, dressed as cowboys one day, dressed as gangsters another day, because you just snap your fingers and it's done.
Yeah,
now
man.
I had these guys come in, and we working right here by in front of the screen, and told them,
Green
hey,
screen. Green.
yeah, just tell them, hey, dress up, man, dress up nice and appropriate, shave or whatever. Yeah, done. Let's shoot it in iPhone 2, back then, and gives it the nice 70s look and stuff. So we go retro.
There
So,
you
Yeah,
go.
man.
but no, how long did it take to do that video?
Dude, we just did it Monday. That's why I didn't send it to you earlier. I didn't know if it was gonna be ready.
You did it this
And
past Monday?
yeah, we did literally. We went Monday. We got there like at 8 in the morning, looking around for places, and I think we were done by like 1 or 2 o'clock.
And this is
Awesome.
your first time
And
watching that all the way through.
yeah, it is. Yeah,
Who did the
yeah.
editing?
He does everything. My friend Vladimir Castellanos, he's the guy
Oh,
that films it. He used to work for he used to have a show back in the day in the 90s also. It was called Supernaco, and he interviewed a bunch of like rock en español stuff like that. So he also did a bunch of videos for bands, and he just knows how to do it. But now he does it with the phone.
I
Badass.
think I think this is the first time I ever heard it, somebody shoot a video and get it done in 2 days,
Yeah.
ready for production.
Well. I mean, he started editing yesterday, so yeah, two
Jesus
days.
Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Well, I mean, well, I mean,
I talked
well,
to
I
him in
mean,
the morning, and he said, "No, I don't think I'm gonna finish it." I said, "No, all right, that's cool, man. Just take your time." And then he called me like 3 hours later. Hey, man, I just finished it. So, yeah, le
well,
I
mandé un
mean,
I'm gonna
saludo.
tell you, if he's anything like most of us are, and that's his passion. Like me, when I get
Yeah,
into a video, bro, no puedo dormir. I'll go lay down and man, I gotta go finish. I gotta go finish. I'll get a couple hours sleep, come back, boom, edit
yeah,
until I'm finished. So is Daniel. That's why, dude,
yeah,
it takes him about 3 days to edit our videos. Even if it's a storyline video, de volar in 3 days, 2.5 days,
yeah,
he's ready. No duerme el vato because he wants to see the finished product. So it's passion, brother.
yeah.
It's what makes you get there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's really a musician too. He plays a bunch of instruments. He actually recorded on one of my songs called "Sedúceme." He's the one that's playing the electric guitar on that song. He throws that badass solo at the end. But
Awesome.
yeah, but he's great at making videos also.
Yeah, no, that's his passion. That's why he can
and
get
Yeah,
it out so fast.
yeah, I think any editor, anybody who does editing, I don't think they can do anything in 2 days. That was fast.
yeah, it was, man.
That was pretty fast. Even me having to edit our top 10 music video countdown because we have what six guys doing videos, and that takes a little bit for me to get everything done in, for an hour and a half show, or
Yeah,
whatever. So that takes a little bit, and I have to go. Well, of course I got D's help. D's sitting there, cutting and pasting everything, and then he sends it all to me, and then I gotta do the main cutting and pasting with the videos and stuff. So
yeah,
it takes a little bit. I can't get that done real quick.
No
yeah,
shit.
man. It worked out.
Nice. No, but that was awesome. It's the song was great. So like I said to everybody, uh after the show, we're gonna add it to Tejano TV. It's gonna be on there for your viewing pleasure. It is gonna be released on YouTube here in about another 10 minutes, so you guys can also watch it on there. The song is also on Mastering on Radio. You guys can also vote for it on our top 20 countdown with DJ Nune every single day, and of course, listen to the brand new shows on Monday. That's when we have them. Of course, this week, I think with everybody being busy with fanfare and everything like that, we won't have any countdowns this weekend, so you have to wait for the following. But man, do you have an actual band with you?
No, no, I tried. Like when the first single came out, I had the band, and like a week after I got nominated, my wife got diagnosed with cancer.
Oh,
So after that, so when I won the Grammy, I really didn't want to celebrate it, because she had to do treatment maybe like 6, 7 months after that. So the band that I had at the time, and we were practicing for months so we could start playing, you know, we just stopped. We went to zero, no practice, nothing. So everybody went their own way, which I get it. I'm not complaining about that. And then when I said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up again. The pandemic hit. So again, the band that I had formed, everybody, because I don't like to be borrowing musicians from this band and this band, because it's
Mhm.
not. I don't. I come from the old school era, I guess, where the a band stayed together for years,
Yeah.
That's
and
correct.
so I don't. And then it's not worth for me to get a band to go practice, uh, because it sucks to say, but some of these bands get paid what we used to get paid in the '90s, which is crazy. That is crazy. We're halfway to 2030. Come on. I mean, so I it's just not worth it for me.
I
So
hear
I,
you.
I'm still gonna keep on putting out music because that's what I love to do, and the people enjoy it. Good. Uh, to me, it's more about just connecting my songs with the audience, and hopefully it helps them in any way. Either through a breakup or anyhow I just this is what I like to do. So, and some people say, well, why are you making music if you don't play? I said, you should be saying, how come more people aren't making more music so that the
That's
Hano
right.
genre could have more, more artists. But I mean, I'm not complaining. Like I said, it's just, I tried and it didn't happen. And I'm happy. I'm happy with that. And if people like my music and they enjoy it, that I'm blessed.
Nice. Who who's coming out with some of your music in the future? Like who's reached out to you, said, "Hey, I want a song," and you've already given them the music. Who's coming out with your stuff?
Uh, I don't know if I should say anything. I wait. Really, I wait to them to say it. I did. I just finished producing some songs for this girl from Mexico City. Her name's Mina Morales. Uh, it's the same thing. We wrote some songs together. She wanted to collab, and it should be out. That should be out next month. And we're working on the new Alamo album too with Ernie Gonzalez.
Nice,
Uh, yeah, I mean, he started last year, so we probably head into the studio here in maybe a month or two.
nice.
What genre is a young lady from Mexico City?
It's gonna be Tejano. Oh, kind of like I mean, what I do.
Yeah, yeah.
She
Okay.
want she wanted between Frontera and like Selena, so that I try to mix those two styles.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
From
it's like Frontera with like keyboards, pretty
Mm.
much.
the Monterrey
Okay.
area.
No, Mexico
No,
City.
no, she's from Mexico City.
Oh, Mexico City. Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Let's see. We got Spuds in the house. Spuds.
Saludos, Spuds.
Puro hustler Anthony Quintanilla. Saludos to the Más Chingo Radio Tejano TV team. Just dropping by to say hello. Dale duro, carnales. Yes. Man, it's been a while. I haven't seen Spuds in quite some time.
I haven't either, man. I miss jamming with him, man. With Pecado, man.
Pecado.
I love, like I said, sharing the stage with Spuds, man. It's just a wonderful feeling. He's great in the bass. When we do the trios, I always say that the trios, man. I love doing the trios with him. We'll swap the segunda, tercera, however we want. I'll let him do whatever he wants. Just go with the other one. It's so liberating feeling being able to just swap like that with when you have talented artists like that and you're sharing the stage with them.
Yeah, Spuds is an awesome, incredible artist, man, and he
Oh
plays
yeah.
the guitar and stuff too, man. It's just incredible. You guys working on anything, Pecado wise?
No, well, I mean, since he plays with us and we're pushing so much to do,
Yeah,
we're working on a video of the new song. We did Sunday. We worked on the acting part, and then hopefully Sunday we're gonna finish the performance part, and hopefully Daniel can be as fast as este Juan's guy over here. Dude, today, I'm like, dude,
Hey,
hey,
I'll give
my
you
guy
his number,
Rolly
man.
says, hurry up. What did he say, Juan? Go ahead.
I'll give
What
you
did he
his
say?
number if you need it, man.
Yes, hey, bro. Can you edit like oh you did on ones in 2 days, bro? Because dude,
Yeah,
I mean, everybody wants their shit out fast, of course. I mean, dude,
yeah.
but yeah, it is what it is. But nah, that's what we've been doing, Picado. We haven't done too much. I know he's doing some rock stuff, going back to his inicio days. I don't really fit in there that much because I don't really play the distortion guitar. I get a little creative with the bajo, but the distortion guitar is not my thing. That's their thing. So basically we're just doing potente right now.
nice. We got Veronica La Consentida from Las Vegas, Nevada. Says saludos to all of you. Thank
Saludos.
you for tuning in, and of course she's gonna be. I think out there in fanfare as well.
You'll
I
be
think
out there, Fanfare.
yeah,
Yep.
she's got some performances as well. Vic Gonzalez, he says hi. Tomorrow night, this guy is the one who's putting all the stuff together for the Internet Radio Gala. It's gonna be his quinceañera for the Internet Radio Gala tomorrow. Make sure you guys go out there to the Pica Pica Plaza. It starts around 6 or 7, all the way
See
to
you
about
there, Vic.
12 or 1 in the morning. It's a day for all the internet radio stations to get together and do their thing out there and have all the artists come through and do special interviews with them, and they're broadcasting live or they're recording them for their future shows. And I know we've been out there since the very beginning, about 14, 15 years ago. Yeah. This is going to be the first one that we actually missed tomorrow. But we'll be out there for the next one for the Sweet 16. And hopefully we'll have a good time over there. But yeah, if you guys go out there, Pica Pica Plaza tomorrow night, go out there and meet some of your favorite internet radio stations and some of the artists that come through. So it's going to be pretty cool. Let's see. We got Lawrence Torres, Houston, Texas in the house. Es que onda? Imposible in the house.
That's
There you
right.
go.
Saludos, brother.
It's been a minute, man. We haven't seen y'all. Hopefully, y'all go out there to Fanfare, get to play some on the Conjunto stage. Man, they got some awesome music. But
Yeah, man, they're badass.
yeah,
Yes, they are.
um, so how's the music scene now in Houston now that with the new radio station?
I mean, I really don't listen to the station a whole lot for the same reason that it sounds like, I mean, I'm not complaining as far as the that we haven't a radio station, but the first week it was cool, you know. I was jamming to it, but then it's like I was listening to Kaku Kuka in the '90s, and I just pressed pause, and then I took it off pause. You know what I mean? I mean, they
Yeah.
do play. They're starting to play new music now, a lot more. Th- so I mean, it's getting better. It's just, I guess you got to get it off the ground. Of course, you need to play some of that music, but as far as like, I know that a lot of people listen to it. They're about to have a big old concert over here for Memorial Day weekend, I believe.
That's right.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
they're having a 2 day event or something like that.
yeah,
Trying to do their own, I guess, their own version of fanfare. I guess it is. So
yeah,
hopefully they make it work. You know, I know Houston's been without a station quite some time, and I know they had little ones pop up here and there, but I guess I don't know, for
yeah.
some reason, either the support or something or the funding, it just didn't work out.
Yeah,
So
I think it was also the stations that opened up at the time. They were like real powerful, so they wouldn't reach a whole lot of audience. So you can't really, buy airtime or ads if it's not going to reach any people.
That's right.
yeah,
No te conviene.
yeah. So
Yeah,
hopefully they do. I mean, I haven't heard the station or anything like that. I'm just assuming they one of those stuck in the '90s stations and stuff like that. Kind of most
yeah. I mean, it's the
terrestrial.
same. It's the same. They do. You hear the new songs, but every now and then, which I think it should be backwards. I mean, all these artists
Yeah,
have new songs. Like I'm not saying necessarily play new artists, but all the bands have new music. Jay Pettis, David Lee, like Graham, everybody has music at least from 2025 and up.
I think within the pandemic, at least so much
Yeah,
music has come out. You can at
yeah,
least switch it up just a little bit. Don't have oh, we're gonna do a new show hour or something like that, and dedicate 1 hour a week just to the new stuff. Or like, no,
yeah,
you gotta play a little bit more than that, you know.
yeah.
Juan,
But
in your opinion, Juan, on that note, is that something, crees que le cae más a los oyentes o los locutores ese problema?
It's both, man. It's even the clubs too, because back in the day, you would hear a song on the radio. You would go to the club, the DJ would be playing it
That's right.
because they want to bring that band. So they
Yes.
had to, I had to make the song
Calentarla,
people,
calentarla.
yeah,
Yeah.
calentarla. So they don't do that. You go to the DJ, to the bands here. I mean, see the bands who, any band, and the DJ is gonna be playing the same old songs. So I think it's the promoter, because I'm sure the promoter is the one that's saying, you know what, you gotta make the people dance, so play this music. The
Yeah.
DJ's not gonna play it because he wants the people to dance. Same with
That's
the
right.
radio stations. They don't want people to change the radio station. So it just goes around in a circle. They all blame one somebody else, but it's all of them together.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you.
And
Everybody,
I and
that is
I
for
don't I
everybody.
before the playlist started coming out, like with phones, I had stopped listening to radio. I would listen to AM radio. I just listened to talk radio back in the day. That's all I listened to.
Hmm.
And my CDs. I'll put the CDs on whatever I want to listen to, and now it's just on my phone. I'd rather listen to a podcast than to listen to any music.
Hmm.
I would say that the fault is ours first. I think it has to do with us DJs. I think that's where the fault lies between the DJs and the program directors first and foremost before anything. Because you release a new song like you just did right now. You released a new song. Who does it go to first? It goes to the radio stations.
Yeah,
The program director has that opportunity to showcase and give it to the DJ and say, you know what, let's tell the story about this artist and this song, whatever. Figure out some way of doing it and get it out there to the people that way they can listen to it. And some people, I think we lost focus of what our job was as a DJ, and our job as a DJ is getting to know the artists that you're promoting and telling their story. That way you can go out there and say, you know what, I got a brand new song by Juan Trevino. He's won 2 Grammys. He's got a couple CDs out. He's a brand new one called this, and check it out. Make sure you guys give it a listen. Go check it out on Spotify or whatever. Tell their story, and I think that's where we lost focus on that. And it's like, okay, now nowadays it's like, okay, we got to stay in the good graces of Jay Perez. We got to stay in the good graces of David Lee and all these other guys. It's like why? You know,
What changed also is people used to be able to call the radio station and request music.
mhm.
Right.
And then after a while, the radio station started calling people and said, "What song do you like better, this one or this one?" They would do those
Yes, I
little,
remember that.
yeah, yeah. And
Yes. In
that's how
San
they would
Antonio,
pick
I remember
music.
they used to do that.
That's how they would pick music. So people,
Hmm.
I mean, they couldn't call and ask for a song. They could, but they said, "Yeah, we'll play it," and they would never play it.
They were play,
So
yeah.
people, so people just went somewhere else.
Yeah. So I think that's where it lies first. I would say yeah, it has to do with us DJs doing this, and then in the club is a different situation because you want to keep the people dancing and stuff. So I mean, you're gonna play what everybody wants to hear and keep them on the dance floor and partying and drinking more and stuff. So
Yeah.
Yes,
and
that's one way to look at it. Juan, I'm not gonna lie, that is true. But also, how do you keep up with it? Because I know some artists that are putting songs out every 45 days. That's not enough time to build anything. I mean, 45 days. Now, 90 days, I can understand, but because it's a fast-paced internet, digital platform driven. But in 45 days, I mean, there's very little you can do. And then all of a sudden, well, am I pushing this one or am I pushing the next one? You see what I'm saying? It's hard to build, and you have to build a song. You got to put time and effort. That's everybody, not just the DJs, but also the artists working it on their end. That's everybody.
well, that's where a lot of the artists say they're giving them every they tell them release a new song every 3 months, every 90
That's right.
days to release.
That's right. That's a
even
good.
though even though our attention span is very small right now at this point, and there's always so much. It's like now it's getting to the point with the Hano TV, like we're releasing a video and everything else, and our attention span is this small because new videos are coming out more. And since
Wait,
we're about the only ones that are actually doing this with the video stuff, my attention span is going to start getting a little bit more smaller than that,
of
and it's going to
course.
start getting lost in there. And I hate to say that, but that's the truth of it,
True. It's true.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I mean, it's just so much music comes out, and people just don't give it a chance, to get played. And that's just the sorry part about it. But
Yeah.
you guys have that
Yeah.
rule: release one every 3 months.
I
I think
don't
that's a good pace.
I don't think I have a rule. Like I last year I only released 3 songs
Yeah. That's every
as far as
104.
singles.
Yeah.
Uh,
4.
because it's like social media. Like if every day I'm gonna post that my new single's out, right, for like the first month, and
That's
people are
right.
gonna get tired of it. But
Hmm.
I don't want to, like, my post is not gonna be for the people who see it every day. My
Hmm.
post is for the people who are gonna see it every now and then when I post it, so I can get new
Right.
audience.
That's
Like
right.
my friends, my family. I mean, they support you. Some don't. It's
Yep.
not for them.
That's right.
It's for for somebody else. So
Yeah.
you still got to keep on posting and playing because somebody else is gonna discover that every day that I post it.
That's right.
So I mean, yeah, I mean that's the way it works.
Yep.
Nice.
I agree.
Juana, um, when you won your second one, I said, Juan knows the right people and he's rubbing the right elbows and he just that's what it all is. It's of course the music has to be good, but sometimes you can have good music and not know the right people and not am I right or am I wrong about that? With the
I
Grammys. With the Grammys.
I mean, I know a lot of people voters, yeah, but because I've been going to the Grammys since 2015, I believe,
That's right.
as a just attending to meet people.
And
I
Tejanos
go
aren't doing that, right? You're there by yourself or what?
well, no, the people
Or
that
Tejanos.
always go,
Or
it's
Tejano.
me. Yeah, it's me, Ernie Gonzalez,
Eddie
Carlos
Perez.
Alvarez,
Eddie.
Eddie Perez goes. But see, we served on the board, but the Grammy board has nothing to do with the Land Grammys.
Yeah.
The Grammys and the Land Grammys are totally different. So when you see the mixers in Austin and all that, that has nothing to do with the Land Grammys. The Land Grammys has no events other than the Grammys.
Um,
So you just have to go there and network and get your name out there. Hey, I go because the reason why I started, which I'm doing now, is I wanted to network because I want to work with those people.
Yes.
It wasn't necessarily to win a Grammy. Now I'm recording for our people in Sevilla, in Chile, in Peru, because of those connections that I built.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's badass.
Yeah, so I mean that's why and it's just like anything. If your CD comes out, you're gonna promote it here, right? Social media. Well, you're gonna promote it over there too. Hey man, listen to my album. See if you like it. Let me know if you like it. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
run with what you said. Marcus, go ahead. I'm gonna run with what you said about that because I remember when Juan won, when you won the last one. I remember reading on some of the posts, some people saying, "Who is this?" I don't know who you were running against or who you were nominated against. I remember
yeah,
reading out the truck, reading you had won. Congratulations! You have half the people telling you, congratulating you, and half the people saying, "Who is this dude? This not right." And I'm looking, I'm like, I'm reading those comments to myself, and I'm thinking, bro, do y'all know who this dude is?
I'm
I
a,
said, dude, like, now I can understand if the artist who's winning, dude, it doesn't seem that great. It's not a doesn't have talent. I said, man, some of these people are stupid. I said, man, just go listen to this dude's music, and you'll know he's deserving. I was happy.
but they
I was
won't. They won't do that. They won't go listen to it, and they
no,
won't take the time. To, I mean, to me, all that negativity it helped me because my numbers went up
but
on my
and
digital
that's good.
platforms.
I
You
was
know what I
happy
mean?
because because I know I keep up with your music. I don't go listen to everybody's music, but when you put the snippets and whatever on there, I listen to them, and occasionally I'll run through one on Spotify and I'll hear it. So I know the talent that you have. I don't think any of your colegas would even say that dude didn't deserve it. I said, bro, that dude deserves it. Trust me. I know this guy. I know how talented he is, but yet some of the narrow-minded people who don't particularly know who you are, they can say that, and I saw several of them, and I was just like, I can't believe this.
Look,
I know.
the first time that I got nominated, the reason why I said maybe this is the year I get the nomination was because I had 13 singles that year with other artists,
Yes,
including mine. And I said, so hopefully I get nominated with the song from Elida or Jay Perez or somebody,
yes,
right? And I got nominated for mine. And I didn't even submit that. The
Wow.
company that, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
So it's you just never know. Like a lot of people say, mm, everybody submits music the first round.
of course,
Your song's not nominated. A lot of people put because they don't know. Oh, for your consideration for I'm nominated for Latin Grammy. You're not nominated. The first round has nothing to do with nomination. Anybody could put in your music.
yeah,
Anybody. You don't even have to be a member. You just have to find somebody who is.
yes,
Uh, and then after that, that's when they vote and they make the people for the five selection.
yeah. They're gonna go, and these five are gonna
Yeah.
go for him. Yes,
But I mean, it's just the process is the same every year, and they have rules that you could put a flyer that says for your consideration.
yeah,
I
You know what
think
I
I,
mean?
I
So
think I think it's just everybody when it comes to these award shows now, it's just like everybody's kind of spoiled and does that and says, you know what, for your consideration, you have TTMAs and stuff. It's like, okay, for your consideration,
yeah,
these other ones that they keep coming out with for your consideration, and it's like, okay, do you realize this is completely different because it goes through a board? It doesn't necessarily
and
go.
that's what I'm saying. I know I've heard some of these other award shows, some of the people who get nominated. Like I mean, I know what I'm listening to. I know when I hear talent, and when I'm like, okay, well, this person may not, or this band may not be. I'm not stuff. I don't care as long as they're happy. I think it's good. But when you hear
yeah.
somebody like Juan, who wins that, and you know that that dude's on the level, that's what I'm saying. I'm
that's
like,
why I
I
made
know it.
that comment earlier about being an overnight sensation because that's what people were assuming. But
No, hell
you've been
no.
Yeah,
doing this for a while, bro.
No, forever. He just
yeah.
stays since the 90s. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I mean, and that's why I think people, because he's not an Intocable or a Duelo or Signo or Solido, a name that you know, people automatically assume, oh, just somebody, they bought him the award. This dude is, I mean, just go look at him, go look around
And
and
then
see what it's been.
also, I mean that every year the music changes as far as evolves in a way.
Yes.
Tejano has been evolving since the '90s. It's not the same as before.
No?
So are the voting members. The voting
Yeah.
members are younger. Now you got to be an active member. If you don't have anything out in 5 years, your membership's gone. You have to stay active in the
Yeah,
industry to
Mhm.
be able to vote. So if I'm recording like the way people recorded in the 90s, then the people who are voting now are probably not going to dig it. That's why you got to change it up a little bit. Like Alamo, they're progressive, but they're more their style changed since the 90s.
of
You know,
course.
yeah. So I mean, it's everybody does that. It's just the ones I think the ones that complain more as far as bands are the ones that are still the same and instead of saying, "Man, I've been nominated so many times," to me to me that's the win right there because your
Yeah,
album got nominated between all these albums that came out this year, and you're the top on the top five.
yeah.
That to me, that's
That's
the
the
win.
win. That's
Well, I
the
don't,
win.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah. Well, I don't know because I mean I said that a couple years ago, and I think La Fiebre was on the ballot, and Gary Hobbs was on the ballot for his album, and they got beat out by El Plan. I'm like, who the hell's El Plan? So I was like,
yeah. See,
you
but
know,
El Plan's been recording forever. Also,
yeah,
yeah.
the thing is that the Grammys have a guideline that if the instrumentation is there on an album, then
mhm,
it might qualify for that category. And
Yes,
since they have keyboards, they have saxophones, just like the Hano music, they have accordion, bajo quinto. It's the same instrumentation. I
yeah.
think that's why they qualify in there.
mhm.
That's right.
Because if you ask them if they're Tejano, they're gonna tell you they're not.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
and the same
Yeah,
thing is, and the same goes for some of these other bands that we want them to be Tejano, but they don't classify themselves as Tejano. And I'll bring up a case in point will be Frontera. Everybody loves them. They do have
yeah.
good music out, and everybody wants them to be in Tejano. Everybody wants them to be a Tejano band, but they do not consider themselves to be Tejano, even though they are from Texas. They do not consider themselves that.
My second album, The Pedazos de Mi Alma, I I, I submitted that one. Uh, and it goes to the committee. They listen to it and they decide if it fits or not. My album got moved from Tejano category to the Regional Mexicano.
Mhm.
And I'm like, man, this is Tejano. I'm not doing, the norteño stuff.
Yeah,
But to their ears, it was Regional Mexicano, so they moved it. And that had nothing like I had no say so in that.
Well,
So
I think that's been happening since the mid '90s. I guess the Tejano was kind of switching a little bit. They started getting a little bit more regional, I guess they would call it. So then they started calling Tejano artists. So if you look at the back of the CDs or the cassettes or whatever, instead of saying Tejano, they started calling it regional Mexican.
yeah.
So I think it was been
Yeah.
since then it started changing a lot.
I mean the radio stations too. I mean they started playing Intenso, Duelo, Límite.
Mm.
that's right.
That's not Tejano.
That's not the
People
That's
so people would listen to it that like 24/7 because they were paying the money to get paid, the
right.
companies that
Mm-hmm.
they made it Tejano. And now
Yeah.
That's
people don't like it because it's not Tejano, but it was Tejano back in the 90s. You know
That's
what I mean?
right.
It's just that's right.
You
That's why
Yeah.
they
preach,
can't say
brother.
anything.
You preach, because that's it. You hit the nail on the head there, brother.
Yeah.
Exactly. Mm,
Yeah, like nowadays they want to have ¿cómo se llama este? The one from Puerto Rico, the one that did the Super Bowl, Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
You know, Bad Bunny does something, Becky G records a Selena song, and all of a sudden they're Tejano. It's like,
Yeah,
no, they're
no.
not. They just recorded a song. That's it.
one song. That's
Get
it.
Yeah.
get them the hell off your charts. They're not Tejano. They just because they
Yeah.
recorded that song, that doesn't classify them as that.
Real quick, man, and I'm sorry, Juan. Pardon
No,
my
you're good.
ignorance. Pardon my ignorance. What's your history with Ernie and Grupo Alamo?
I met Ernie. Uh, yeah, it was when I was recording my first. I mean, I knew about Alamo because I just didn't know him in person. And when I was recording my first album, when David Lee was gonna record them 3 songs, I was looking for a studio in San Antonio, so David Lee wouldn't have to drive over here. And I messaged him because I knew he had a studio, and since then we just clicked and started hanging out together and started working together. And then I found out that he produced the
Oh, we lost him
Uh,
Shit,
again.
man. I was immersed in his story,
every
man.
word, every word.
Hey,
His
you, Marcus, you and I both.
There you go.
Continue on. Continue.
That his phone died.
¿Se oye?
Yeah, you're good.
No te oigo.
Oh, can't hear you now. Maybe his AirPods died.
Puede ser. No se oye.
All right. Well, we're waiting for him to get situated. Yeah, he can't hear you.
We got another
No,
video.
Yeah, we got
eh,
another
eh,
video for everybody here.
it's the AirPods. They died.
They're good. Oh.
Quítalos. Ponlo en el teléfono.
Yeah, you may have to log off, log back in.
Yeah, probably have to log off and log back in. All right. In the meantime, we got Mr. Juan Trevino, and of course, we'll come back with that story here in just a little bit. But we do have another video for everybody here, and this one is called Renacer, right here on the Three Amigos Show.
Días han pasado desde que te fuiste. Salió en las memorias de mi Instagram una frase triste que subí para sentirme bien, para encontrar un poco de valor y no rendirme por una traición. No me dejé vencer por el dolor. Desde ese día yo he vuelto a renacer. No ha sido fácil, pero ya lo superé. Esta memoria solo me hizo comprobar que con el tiempo las heridas han cerrado. Hoy estoy bien, he vuelto a renacer. Desde ese día yo he vuelto a renacer. No ha sido fácil, pero ya lo superé. Esta memoria solo me hizo comprobarlo, que con el tiempo las heridas han cerrado. Hoy estoy bien, he vuelto a renacer.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I can hear you now. So where were we with the
Now,
story, Marcus?
now we can't. And now we
What was
can't
the
hear
question?
Juan. Now we can't hear Mr.
How'd
Mendoza.
you get connected with Ernie and y'all found a studio? What do you call it? Y'all got together. Y'all been hanging out since then.
Yeah, well, he has a studio in San Antonio, Real Track Studio. That's his studio, and that's where Selena recorded Amor Prohibido was actually.
Badass.
Yeah, so and then we just started, hanging out, and I started giving songs for Adamo. He had never recorded any of my songs, so and then I started recording Bajo Quinto on bass on some of the tracks too. So I think I played with him a couple times too, also live, and just making music. He works in Nashville. He works for the McBrides, for Martina McBride, John McBride. He owns the studio Blackbird over there.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
actually, right now he's with Kelly Clarkson. He should be in town, I think, this weekend also.
Oh wow.
Uh, yeah, so I mean, it's all about the music, and we just became real good friends, man. We actually, she's actually one like my best friends now. We talking on the phone every day, and uh, but it started with the music, man. It started with the music, and now, of course, we served on the board also together for the Grammys for a while. Uh, and I mean, I think that's where we started hanging out more after we were both in there.
And you guys did what, 2 albums together already so far?
Yeah, two
Two
albums
albums.
that I've been a part of. Yeah,
Yeah. No, I know they've been around a lot longer than that, but
yeah,
with
Oh
you
yeah.
being
yeah.
on there, and I think Mark Ledesma, Markel
Yes,
is also
Marco.
part of that too. So yeah, you guys
Yeah.
did those awesome albums. So that video right there took you one day.
The filming, yeah, the filming. I think we did the filming like in 2 hours or something like that. Cause
Filming and
that's
editing one day.
yeah, that's what my wife. That's my wife works there, so it was at the parking lot at where she
Oh,
works,
really?
the
It
parking garage. Yeah,
released it by 10 at night. And released
right.
That's passion, baby. That's what I'm talking about. And hey, whoever puts it together, he's got to see it, man. He's laser focused. Yes,
Yeah, man.
love
Yeah,
it.
man. He's really good, man. Vladimir Castellanos is his name. All the
Nice.
on my videos, I always put his info in case anybody wants to look him up to make a video.
All your
Awesome.
videos are always outside.
Yeah, I guess so. No,
Hey, Juan, it must never rain when you're going to shoot a video, huh?
Yeah,
no.
you
I
don't
mean,
have.
it's because we really don't have a storyline. We're like we're making a video this week. What are we doing? I don't know, man. Let's just look for a place or something. And then it just ends up. Except the one that my other friend, he's a drummer. He used to play for Inicio, and then he played for Los Dorados. JC, he did the video. I think when I did that cover song for Intocable El Perdedor, it's
Oh,
just me
okay.
and the piano, and that was inside. He also has a different way of editing and stuff and of directing, but I think that's the only time I've been inside. You're right.
JC is the other artist, right?
No, no, JC just he plays drums for. I don't think he
Okay.
plays for Dorados anymore.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah.
JC is a Tejano artist and stuff, and he did a lot of
Oh, that's right.
regional Mexican stuff, and he he switched over to the Tejano side. He's got an incredible voice too. I was like,
Yeah,
you guys would be a hell of a team, man, teaming up because he's got the same style you do. So
yeah, he's good, man.
nice. So what's next for you? More music, more videos.
Well, I usually when I release an album, it's all about I just concentrate on my stuff. So that was last year, on 25. That album got also a nomination. Bobby won it, which is well deserving. He's an icon in the industry.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So then I usually just release like a single or two here this year, and then but I would write more for other artists. I'll concentrate on that, and then maybe next year I'll hit full album or EP.
Juana, I bet you had Bobby nervous about that one.
Nah, man.
No.
Nah, man.
It's by Pulido, baby. Come on.
See,
Yeah, no, that was
Juan
a
don't
great
play.
album. Did you see the collaborations on that album though, man? They
Yeah.
were yeah, so
Hey, you could be the
top
first. You
notch.
could be the first one to say, you know what, Senator Pulido recorded my song and won a Grammy.
Woo!
Oh, what is he running? He's congressman, right? Or
So it's something like that, yeah.
yeah,
Congressman,
congressman.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's running for.
Congressman.
Yeah.
He could be the first one to say, yeah, that congressman. He recorded my songs and got a Grammy off of it, man.
All right. There you go.
Nice. So, and you also just, like I said, you released a brand new one with Gary Hobbs off his upcoming album as well.
Yeah, this is the first time that I work with him. I had given him songs in the past, but I didn't write them for him, so I he didn't pick any, which I completely understand. It's just that it was like last minute. Here, let me send him some songs if he likes them, hopefully. But he did it. So this time around, Ramiro Serna is the one that we're talking about right now. He hit me up. He says, "Hey, Ram's in the studio. He wants to know if you could have your number so you could ask him for songs." I said, "Yeah." So I sent him. I wrote the two of the songs, the cumbia and the ranchera he recorded on there. I wrote just for him, and then he did a ballad also. But when he was recording them, he wanted me record the vocal guides because he wasn't used to the way I write. He had never, worked on my music, and he ended up liking it so much that he asked me if I wanted to do the collaboration with him. And so,
Mhm.
uh, yeah, so I mean, to me. to record with somebody like Gary Hobbs too, man, who's also an icon in this industry, and his voice sounds the same since back in the '90s. You know, it's a
That's
privilege.
true.
It's a privilege, man. So I was real happy with the outcome. He loved it too, man. And we did the video, I think, in December, in San Antonio también. We were over there.
And he's been doing some great work with Freddie Records. That first album that he did, man,
Yeah,
that thing was badass, straight through, from beginning to
yeah, man.
end. And then all of a sudden he snuck up with the second one, and out of nowhere, I was like, damn, he released a new one, and nobody even knew about it until he just released it one day, and I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
But he's doing some awesome work himself. So right before we let you go, I wanted to go ahead and play a little piece of that so that everybody could actually hear it and
Yeah, man.
see. Let me see if we can find it here. It's this one right here called "Acaso No Te Das Cuenta." We're gonna play a little snippet here, and maybe later on in the future when we get Gary Hobbs back on the show, we can actually play the whole thing for him. Let's check this one out real quick.
¿Acaso no te das cuenta? Yo no sé si lo haces a propósito y solo quieres tú jugar conmigo. Yo sé que solo somos amigos y me cuesta tanto hablar contigo.
Cuando me platicas lo que te pasa, que otro amor te ha destrozado el alma, soy solo un simple confidente, a veces también pañuelo de lágrimas,
Pero ya me cansé
porque eres tú tan cruel.
¿Acaso no te das cuenta que yo daría la vida por tu amor? Que está mi alma.
All right, it's a little snippet of their video. Another one, Outside. That's
Yeah,
a cool song though, man. I liked it.
yeah. Come on, nice. You know what? When we did that video, uh, he said we're gonna go somewhere in downtown in San Antonio, and we're just gonna film. All right, and it was packed. There was a bunch of people there, and I was like, "We're gonna do this," because I mean, I always do everything by myself, you know. Yeah, man. He was like nothing recording, like he was in character and everything. I said, man, I complaining about recording in front of people, and the legend right here is like nothing. Like I said, I need to chill. So I just yeah, man. It came out good, man. The video came out
You know
nice.
what's funny? You were mentioning what he had said. I heard it immediately. As soon as I was hearing him sing it, then I hear you sing
Yeah,
it. Es tu onda. Te
yeah,
queda porque tú lo sientes. Se
yeah,
nota que él batalla with esos paternas, que tú no.
yeah,
I waited for you to come in and said, I heard it. Said, oh yeah, there it is, there it is. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And it's funny how such a good vocalist like them, but when you're used to what you're used to, you know what I mean?
yeah,
You see, I hear your song. It's not. It's hard for certain people to sing it because no lo sienten como tú lo sientes. And it could be the other way around. If you're trying to sing something else, it's not you. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I heard it right away.
yeah. It came out really good.
Now
Yeah.
it came out good, like I said. But you can tell it's sure. But I listen to your music, so I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
I'm familiar with how I am. I listen to your stuff.
There you go. And of course, you guys can watch all these videos. They are on Tejano TV. You can watch it 24 hours a day. And they're streaming. They're on. You could download Tejano TV on Roku, Apple, and Android, and you guys can watch all the awesome music videos. All the Juan's videos are on there. You got Potente on there. You got Marcus Daniels on there as well. All their videos you guys can watch whenever you guys feel like it. Before we let you guys go, let's see. We got a couple more comments here. J Rod says, Potente Conjunto Diferencia in
No, it's
Seguin,
Johnny J
Texas,
from
Friday night.
Arizona. Johnny J from Arizona.
Oh,
I'll see you, brother, out there on Seguin.
there you go. See y'all Seguin and San Antonio. That's what he says. Let's see. Oh yeah, Johnny J. My bad. I was getting him confused with J Rod.
J Rod, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, Conjunto Diferencia. Okay, Buddy from It's Tejano Times says, shout out from DFW. Just getting ready for San Antonio Tejano Fan Fair. That's right. If you guys are going out there tomorrow, be careful going out there and have a good time, man. Just enjoy it. A lot of meet and greets, a lot of after parties. Just be careful being out there. Let's see, we got David Vela. Saludos, Juan Marquez, Juan, and Anthony. David Vela, Oakland is watching. Got a former
Saludos.
Oakland Raider in the house. Thank you for being a part of. Thank you for being on the show or tuning in. Really do appreciate it. All right, before we let you all go, it's a point in our show. Our maestro isn't here to work this, but I'm gonna try to attempt it myself. And we're gonna put Juan Trevino to the test here. So we're gonna do some video drops for Tejano TV, and we're gonna probably do an extra one if Anthony wants one for his show.
Of course.
I
Of course. Are you
didn't know. I didn't know if you wanted.
I'll take that one. Hell yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if you were
If you
too. I didn't know if you really wanted one or just didn't want one.
No, I do. I do. Hey, bro, when you told me, because I knew Juan was coming on, then when you messaged me earlier, said, dude, I'd love to chat with Juan. I mean, like I said, I like his music. And I've known about him for a while. And like I said, it's an honor for me to be able to be sitting here and talking with him. I haven't had an opportunity to meet him in person. Hopefully one day I can change that one. And you think
Yeah, man.
1996? Hey, bro,
Yeah.
I don't remember a goddamn thing for 1996, bro. Okay,
I know.
I was just moving, didn't care, didn't know nothing. Now I'm
Yeah.
like, man, I'm cultivating relationships with people, good people, and I've heard nothing but wonderful things about you, and I have the utmost respect for you and what you do, and like I said, continued success, bro. Of course.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
There you go, Marcus. You need to share one of them strawberry daiquiris your wife just gave you.
I thought I turned off my camera. Dang
Yeah,
it.
I
you did
saw
not.
that. I saw that.
I didn't.
So, all right, so let's go ahead and put Juan here on the big screen, and we got a couple of drops that we want Juan to do for us here. Record them. So get your head on straight there. Here you go. Look a little professional. All right, here we go. The first one is gonna be, hey, this is Juan Trevino, and you're watching Tejano TV.
You tell me when to start, or I just record.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, this is Juan Trevino, and you're watching Tejano TV.
All right,
Is
great.
that good?
Yes. All right, the second one is gonna be, hey, this is Juan Trevino, and you're watching Tejano Classic TV.
Hey, this is Juan Trevino, and you're watching Tejano Classic TV.
All right, awesome. All right, the next one is gonna be Lila's Plays. So this is gonna be, hey, this is Juan Trevino, and you're watching Lila's Plays.
Hey, this is Juan Trevino, and you're watching Lila's Place.
There you go. All right, the next one is gonna be, you can ad lib it the way you want to. As D says, this is the worst show I've ever been on. This is the best show I've ever been on. I will never do another show after this and come on here again, whatever. Say this is Juan Trevino, and you're watching the Three Amigos show.
Hey, this is Juan Trevino, and you want to be up to date with Tejano music, you got to watch the Three Amigos show.
I think we need to do it again because it kind of cut off at the end. I think it was the phone.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Hey, this is Juan Trevino, and if you want to be up to date with Tejano music, you got to watch the Three Amigos show.
All right, perfect. All right, and the last one is gonna be, hey, this is Juan Trevino, and you're watching the Puro Potente show.
Hey, this is Juan Trevino, and you're watching the Puro Potente show.
Thank you,
Nice.
my friend.
That
Thank
was
you.
good, man.
And you better send it to me, goddamn it, Juan, so I can play it. I'm serious.
I'll send it to you once I get them cut up and everything else. And D works his magic and stuff. You know, we got to get him to do all the musical background and stuff. So I got to send it to him first, and then we'll get it. But
I
anyways,
appreciate it.
thank you so much, Juan. Appreciate it. Congratulations on
No,
everything.
thank you.
Congratulations on the Grammys, and hopefully we get a third one out of you next year.
Oh no, man! I just make music, and if that comes, it's like the cherry on top of the production, man. I
Of
just love
course.
making music.
Nice.
It's good.
I'm still waiting for collaboration with you and Sean Arduin.
Oh yeah, Sean.
Oh, yeah.
I'll probably see him in a couple of weeks. I go to Louisiana like maybe once or twice a month, and I go visit him over there a lot.
Sean Arduin is a legendary Zydeco singer out there
Zydeco
in
accordion
Louisiana.
player,
Yeah.
yeah.
and he's a big fan of Juan Trevino, and we
Well,
love
he
some of his other-
recorded on that song Sedúceme too, the cumbia. He
Oh, okay.
did accordion on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had Sean a few months ago. Actually, I think sometime last year we had Sean on the show here, and he was talking about you, and he said what a horrible guy you were, or something like that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He didn't say all
Nah,
that.
man.
But
Sean's a great guy, man.
yeah, he's an awesome guy. So, all right, before we go, let's see who we have for next week's show.
This week on the Three Amigos Show.
This week, we have a Tejano performer with over 10 years in the music industry. Leo y Tentacion have built a strong reputation in Tejano today. Their signature sound and live performances make them all the rage. Leo's gonna be here on March 18th to talk about their new music and plans for the future. Leo y Tentacion.
Right here on the Three Amigos Show.
All right, so that's gonna be next week, and hopefully we'll have D back and back to 100%. And but thank you guys so much for tuning in. Juan, it's been a pleasure, man. Good catching up with you again.
Man, thanks for having me on the show, man. And whenever you just send me a message, man. I'll more than gladly, do it again.
Nice.
And thank you, everybody too, Marcus and
man.
Anthony. I mean, it's just
Juan, hey man,
it's always fun.
Wait, if you want, if you ever have a Friday available, man, I'd love to have you on my show just so you can say hi to the guys. If you have time,
Yeah,
I mean,
man. Yeah,
I'll send you a message because, like I said, I'm here with these guys, and these guys, I'm just a third wheel here on the other show. It's a whole different dynamic, man, and we would love to have you. I said, I don't just reach out to artists, like I said, because I don't know what your schedule is and exactly how you are. So that's why I was happy to come and chat it up with you here. But if you're willing, man, we would love to have you on the show. It'd be an honor.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure.
I'll send you a message, man.
I'm down. Thank
you.
There you go. And Anthony has a show, of course, with J-Rod and Q every other Friday right here on Tejano TV, the Puro Potente Show. You guys can tune in every other Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time. And these guys are awesome. So make sure you guys tune into their shows as well. All right, before we leave, let's go ahead and give our awesome sponsors a big old hello. My beautiful wife, Lila Mendoza, with Lila's Promotions, Janie's Record Shop, Menantes Publishing, and Mas Chingon Radio. And I'm El Mas Chingon, Juan Mendoza.
Marcus Daniels, Midnight Mariachi.
Anthony Quintanilla, Potente.
And, of course, the legendary himself.
Juan Trevino, the singer.
there you go. All right, and thank you guys for tuning in. Before we go, like I said, have fun this weekend. You guys are gonna be at Fanfare. No countdown.
I'm sorry, Juan. I'm not gonna make you do it all over, but next time, because we all had titles. And you just said Juan. You could have said Mr. Grammy, Juan Trevino.
That's right. Yeah, and it would have been okay, Juan. It would have been perfectly okay. Deserve it, brother. Don't worry about it.
It's okay if y'all say it. It's not okay for me to say it.
That's right. I like that, man. That's humble. Let everybody else say it, bro. I love it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
There you go. Thank you to Mr. Grammy for being with us. All right. Also, like I said, if you guys are going to be at Fanfare, have fun. No countdowns this week. Everybody's going to be all scattered all over the place in San Antonio. We're going to give you guys a break and take the weekend off, man. Have a good time. Anyways, but thank you guys so much for being with us here. Download Tejano TV on all your Roku devices. Download Tejano TV on Apple and Android. Got a lot of music videos for you guys, all the new stuff, all the classics, Lila's Plays, Soldies. We even added some 80s and 90s. We're going to pick up where MTV left off, and we're going to bring some of those classic 80s and 90s for you guys on Tejano TV. They're now streaming on there as well. We got a lot of podcasts. We got a lot of interviews, a lot of everything in between there. So thank you for being with us here on the Tejano TV Network. That's what we're going to start calling it, Tejano TV Network. All right, but until next week, in the words of Mr. D. Burleson, I te watch you.
Next time on The Three Amigos Show. Next week, we have Leo y Tentacion, a performer with over 10 years in the music industry who's built a strong reputation in Tejano today. Their signature sound and live performances make them all the rage. Be here on March 18th. Leo's going to talk about their new music and plans for the future. That's Leo y Tentacion. Next week, right here on The Three Amigos Show. Brought to you by Mas Chingon Radio. LilaLisaPromotions.com. Menantes Publishing, the songwriter's choice. Janie's Record Shop in San Antonio, Texas. And Tejano TV. You can view the Three Amigos show on all your favorite streaming platforms and on all your Roku devices. The Three Amigos show.